say it's more of getting on the jug after practice. Like I'm kind of getting more comfortable in situations catching the ball instead of trying to break the ball up. You feel me through the thing. So I every chance I get, like one-on-ones, scaly, I always try to challenge myself to go through the receiver for an interception. So that way, come game time, I can be better and it'd be a natural instinct.
You increase the competition. It seems like every time you get one, he gets another.
Man, I can't beat him, man. Every time I get one, he go up one on me, man. But it's all competition. I like Cruz.
You had the 3 picks last year. How much during this offseason, Coach Sanders and those guys stressed you about like consistency, like play to play? Like you got the big plays, but you need to be able to, every play you have to bring.
Yeah, so I'm big on that too. Like I want to become like a great tackler this year also. Like I know I can get the ball. I know I can intercept the ball. I know when the ball in the air, I'm gonna go get it. Now I want to make those tackles out in space. I want to make those tackles for loss. I want to make those big hits. Like I want to be like I want to make plays like Don McMillan in the box, man. Like I feel like I can show up more to like everybody that I can tackle and make plays on the ball. So,
You've seen some experience and talent in secondary from your time at Pitt, and yet you guys might have a rotation of 4 safeties that you guys have to fit on the field. What is this group like compared to some of the other groups that you worked with?
So Eric Hadlin and B Hill was kind of different. It was just a one-man rotation. They all get all the reps, and whenever they needed one, we'll go out there. But like now, it's balls to the wall. Like we playing every play. I'd rather put 10 balls to the wall plays on film than put 20 of me going fast for 10 and the other 10 I'm loafing around or I'm not going full speed. So I feel like having a deep room is kind of a great thing because all of us get reps and all of us get to coach each other up and tell each other what we see on the field and how we react to certain stuff.
With MJ and AJ and Quez going after this year, you and safeties are kind of an older group now, just corners. So do you have to kind of help those new guys at corner come along a little bit?
They all coming along right now, man. Since spring they've been grinding and it started from the extra work, really just putting in the extra work, going out on the field after practice and getting the imaginary whatever set and just giving calls, just and also communicating to each other throughout the day and just seeing where they had at mentally, man. Because I know some of those guys probably don't have any game reps, like starting game reps at corner, like so it's a big deal for us. So we got to make sure we communicate to them guys like a lot, knowing that it'll be a heavy crowd, it's loud, so we start to do it now. Like on the practice field, you'll see like we'll have the sounds going on, just practicing now so we'll be better and ready to go for August 31st.
You were one of those guys who at one point didn't have ton of starting experience, so what's it like now compared to then? Do you feel a little bit slower? When there is noise, does it feel quieter?
Yeah, that was my big thing. Like when I would get in, like freshman, sophomore year, it was kind of hard for me to slow the game down. Like when I get in, I wanted to make the big play. I wanted to make that play I dreamed about. When I went to sleep last night, I want to make that play. But slowing the game down, making the plays that come to you, that was the best thing I ever did. And just being at the right spot at the right time, the plays come to you, man. You got to understand, like first and second down, those are downs. We're trying to get a stop here. Third down, that's when the picks come. Third and fourth down, that's when you get your big plays. But first and second downs, you got to understand your calls. You got to know what you got to call. You got to know certain situations, alignment keys, and just read everything basically. But third down, fourth down, that's when you know, like, okay, boom, that play I've been dreaming about, that's when it's gonna come. Like, we blitzing you, so you got to put the ball in the air. Yes, sir.
You talked about working on your tackling. Sort of seemed like last year as a whole there was at times where the defense struggled to bring down guys. What are you guys trying to focus on in terms of that this camp?
Being more aggressive, man. Having that aggressive attitude, man. Like balls to the wall. I kind of feel like last year we didn't compete against the other team's defense. We didn't play better than the other team's defense. We play better than the other team's defense. I guarantee we'll win a lot of more games this year, man. With like more takeaways. We got to have more takeaways than the other team. We got to have more TFLs. We just got to play better than the other defense and just do our job, man. And everything will come along, man.
How many takeaway stickers do you have right now?
I think I got like 5 or 6 of them right now. 5 or 6 of them. Cruz got me, man. And AB, man. AB from he a freshman. He got about 6, 7 too. So, hey, man. I don't know. It's a lot of competition in that safety room, man. But we all compete, man. We all one family, man. One tribe.
Are you guys? I apologize if I'm wrong here. Do you guys call yourself the Hounds?
Yeah, we the Hounds.
Okay, how'd that come about?
So it was Hounds when I got in. So I just started taking the trend over and And every guy that come in, we just let them know, man, we hounds, man. This is what we go by, and this what we stand for, man. We hound finishes, like breaking on the ball. We let them know, like we coming for a PBU, we hound finish, shoulder through. We coming aggressive, that goes to play a lot of being aggressive this year. Like I kind of feel like last year wasn't us, like that wasn't our identity. But this year we got a lot to prove.
Is that where Eat Face comes from?
Yeah, Eat Face. Oh, now that's me and Kyle Lewis thing, man, because he a gamer too. You know, the linebackers are sharks, but when I see Kyle Lewis, I be like Eat Face, so that I know like he's in the box and he gonna make them splash plays for me, or if I need it for a reroute, I just know he there for me. He's a real good athlete.
What's the trust right now between, or the relationship between the safeties and the linebackers? Because you guys are both kind of similarly off ball, they're just closer to the line of scrimmage most of the time. Do you guys work together a lot? Do you guys like have your own meetings together? How does that work?
Oh, most definitely, man. Just we know like our defense, certain players try to run certain things against us. Certain teams try to run certain things against us. So like I go for instance like Kyle Lewis, he'll alert me like, hey, RPO coming. I'll send this window for you right here. That just gives me room to understand where I'm at on the field, what other routes could come. Can he run a jet route? Can he run a corner route? Like just it's a timing thing at the field safety, man. That's the hardest position in college football to this day, man. Guarding the fastest man on the field to the widest side of the field, man. So the linebackers really give me a big help, big keys, man. And I really appreciate those guys.
What does it say about the linebackers when like guys like Kyle Lewis, he's a redshirt sophomore, like they're not 5th year and 6th year guys, they're doing that.
I kind of feel like, man, that whole room gonna be awesome, bro, because they all competing. All those guys, the most probably got like 2-3 starts under their belt. But all those guys, even B. George being a vet, man, he got no guys up on his wing, and everybody comes to compete every single day, man. Even got Cam Lindsey, man, freshman. He going crazy. He want to compete. He want to be like those guys, man. So this balls to the wall, man. No loafing. Like I can say, linebacker room. We put the loafs up on the board. Those guys never loaf. Those guys always head to the ball. Like those guys are always trying to make a play, man. I appreciate those guys, man.
Do coaches note how many loafs there are at every practice? They bring that up afterwards.
Most definitely. We try not to even have loafs. Like if you loaf on the field, why are you out there? Like what are we talking about loafs for? Like being around the ball, that's how you make your plays. Like some plays in practice, the plays don't even beat to me, but I'm running to the ball and I end up catching a tip pick. Like just being around the ball, being an athlete, that's great.
You're playing the field safety position?
Yes, sir. I play the field position, but I try to get boundary reps too, just so I can get more of my tackling angles and try to fit gap schemes and everything.
But that's a free safety spot, so you have responsibilities for the deep balls, right?
Yeah, deep balls or jet routes or whatever we get everything from the field safety, man. But like I said, that's the hardest position. So I feel like if you can play that position, man, you're a great athlete, man. If you making plays at the field position, you're a good athlete, man.
Have you been in contact with Marquez through this?
Oh yeah. So I just got in the locker room, and he just texted me because I sent him a play last night, and just like I was showing him a play. I think it was at Virginia Tech or something. He had made a crazy play, and I was like, man, I miss you out there, man. Like that's my boy. I just missed the communication and all. So yeah, I talk to Marquez probably 2-3 times a week throughout the week. That's my guy, man.
What's the best advice you've given?
The best advice to give Marquez?
He's given you.
Oh, just man, stay hungry. Never get complacent. Like man, be honest, Marquez Williams is a dog, man, and everything since day one he'll tell me, man. I just always soak it in, man, because he been here. He been here longer than me. He know what it takes to get to the NFL. He been around guys that's NFL players currently right now. Like even with DeMar Hamlin, he'll text me, Damari Mathis, Jordan Whitehead. Like I love those guys, man. Those guys text me, and I just take in everything they give me. So when my time card, I can be the best athlete possible.
When they show a loaf on the board or how many loaves, is there a set punishment for like if there's loaf, or is it just like a note that you better not do that in practice?
So we have like 2 punishments. First off, you're gonna hear it from the position coach, man, and you don't want to hear it from your position coach then. Secondly, after practice, like if it's a hot day or whatever, we do cats after practice. So it'll be like the linebackers over here, the D-line, and the DBs over here, and then Coach Bates will call your name up. However much loafs you had on the board, we'll do up downs for it, like the whole team. So if we had, say for instance, we had 20 loafs, we'll do 20 up downs.
And that's for everybody.
That's for everybody, the whole team, man. Like we all is one. Anything we give up, it come back on the whole defense. It's not just one person; it's the whole defense.
You talked about wanting to used to dream about making a big play when you were younger, getting a pick, getting your hands on the ball. Has those dreams changed to like making tackles? As you said, that's something you want to work on.
Yeah.
Are the dreams still about getting the ball? Just you still want to work on tackling otherwise?
Oh yes, sir. Most definitely. I'm all about the ball, man. I kind of look at it like the game revolves around the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Defense need to get the ball. Offense get the ball. They need to score. But I just kind of feel like I want to make those big hits this year, man. Like coming in freshman, sophomore year, that's all I was brown about. Like I played the boundary safety, and I wanted to make those big hits. I wanted to fit the gaps. But once I started catching picks, I fell in love with coverage even more. Just studying more technique. And into the field, we don't really get the craziest plays. Like we'll get jet routes or we'll get bubble routes to make us try to come tackle one-on-one. And we know in college football the hardest plays is to tackle one-on-one in space. The other guy, he on scholarship too, you feel me? So, but I do want to make those splash plays this year on defense, man. I want to be a hitter this year.
Anything else?